Hey, hope you're having a great week. We are doing a budget hair tutorial. As you know, at least if you follow me on social media, you know, I recently cut my hair. Now, I like to say don't try this at home, but I've been cutting my hair since I'm in high school. It's just one of those things, and I like to pay attention to hairdressers and to see what they do. So I took and I do have sort of professional grade scissors by Cricut. And the other day, Saturday night, you know, bored 10 o'clock at night, I'm like, I'm kind of craving a shorter bob, you know, blunt, get rid of some dead ends, texture, all of that. So I went to town, did my little texturized bob, whatnot, and I'm gonna provide some links, by the way. This is terrible. I should not be encouraging you to do this, but I have so many of you ask me, how on earth do you cut your own hair? And I just pay attention. I watch, I scroll through Instagram, and there are people that I follow. My friend from the Woodlands, Texas, Chris Jones, he always posts great tutorials. He's like the king of the bob, and he does hair cutting, so I watch his stuff. Of course, I've always paid attention to Cerrone every time he does my hair, but I'm obsessed with hair cutting tutorials. So I'm brave and I did it anyway. So a lot of you guys were commenting on the hair, and I realized it's been a long time since I've done a hair tutorial, and I wanted to do something budget friendly. So all the products featured are $20 and under. I thought that would be a really nice thing to offer you guys. And I'll walk you through step by step, tell you about some of the things that I used. My mom used to always enjoy my hair tutorials. She just struggled with styling her hair, and she said, honey, I'm inconsistent. It's like one day I get it, you know, the next time I style my hair, I don't, and it's rounded and bumpy and weird. And she's like, I don't know what it is. I can't master it. And so anytime I would do a hair tutorial, she would style her hair by trying the technique and was always so happy. And it warmed my heart knowing that, you know, these hair tutorials made such a difference. And it just made me realize, you know, even though I haven't really struggled with my hair and styling it, you know, that's kind of been my thing, I guess. So many women do struggle with it. So if any of my hair tutorials help you in any way become friends with your hair again and figure out how to do it, that makes me so happy. So in Mom's honor, I'm wearing her little nightie that she would wear around the house, and I would see her in this often. So I feel like I'm channeling Audrey in this tutorial. Mom, I know you're up having a dance party right now. This hair tutorial is for you. And I know you appreciate the fact that it's budget friendly. She always loved finding good deals just like me. So the hair is wet. The product that I used in the shower is by Raw Sugar. It's this one that I used is the Truly Unruly shampoo for curly hair. And they've got all different types for different hair textures and types and whatever your need is, but this has avocado, apple cider vinegar, rosemary oil. It's one of those products that's vegan, paraben-free, phthalate-free, sulfate free, you know, free of all the bad stuff. And the price is great. And these are really, really big. I don't have my glasses, but they weigh a lot. So trust me, they're heavy and they're big, and you're getting a lot of bang for the buck. So for me, moisture is everything since I have dry hair. Always have, even before I highlighted. Let's talk about what we're going to do next. And that is some leave-in treatments. And I have used this product off and on throughout, and I love It's a 10. I love it. It's just one of those things. I don't know why. It's like I'll use it, I'll deviate, and then I find myself coming back. So I was in my local Walgreens and I saw the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin. And you know I've done keratin treatments in the past. I love keratin treatments. I'm kind of on the fence with them because when I do it, I feel I lose some volume and lift in my hair, which is what the curl gives. But at the same time, I have smoother, straighter hair and a blowout. So I went to this because I figured in my blowout, this is gonna help give that smooth effect that I love in a keratin treatment. Again, under $20. So something like this, I'll take my hair, sort of in the spot where I may part it, just run through. Y'all don't even ask me how I cut. Everybody's like, how do you cut your hair? How do you do the back? I part it, I hold up a mirror, I have another mirror where I'm looking and I'm cutting. It took probably an hour and a half. That's how you cut your own hair. It takes an hour and a half. Okay, so the Miracle It's a 10 spray with keratin. Spray everywhere. We'll just brush through immediately. I can even feel it with the brush, how much smoother the brush goes through. We also get these babies up front where I tend to really frizz and curl. All right, as you know, keratin treatments can leave your hair a little bit on the flatter side. So if you need volume, I've had this and I have featured it many times before on my channel, the Kristen S Instant Lift Thickening Spray with Zip Up technology. Just zips it on up. It's a spray, it's not a mousse. I find a mousse comes out and you have this mound of just white marshmallow and it's a lot. So thickening spray for me is a little bit more targeted, which I like. And I am a little bit thinner back in the crown of my head. So that's where I'll concentrate this product. Come on. Come on out. I think I need to warm her up. There it is. A little hot water does the trick. Now she sprays. What is not under $20 would be the hairdryer. If you want that kind of blowout, I'll take you for a ride in my Jeep with the tops down. It's free. I can't guarantee what it's going to look like. Okay, so I'm using my Dyson Supersonic on high, and I'll kind of walk you through this blowout super quick. We're going to redirect the hair, brushing. You'll see back and forth, and pushing forward for the bob. High heat, of course. And then switch sides, kind of tricks your hair's growth pattern. You can already see that It's a 10 leave-in with the keratin is making my hair pretty smooth. Usually my hair is a lot curlier. But now I have to get in with a round brush and smooth it out so it doesn't really frizz up. So that's what we're gonna do. I will link brushes as well. And remember the blowout technique, if you want anything flatter and side swept, you go from underneath and you pull it forward as it's warming up and then release it down low. Okay, so let's talk about the crown right here, since that's where I put a majority of the thickening spray. I want some height here, like I know a lot of you do. So that's where we really use the round brush and we give it a little bump. That gives a nice lift right in here. So allowing that to sort of round around the brush, and instead of pulling it so flat, you let it poof a little bit, you get some height. And now we'll finish out the rest of the hair. Okay, blow dry is done. Coming in for the close-up, you can see the miracle. It's a 10, the leave-in with the keratin, did some really, really good work. Smooth, shiny, healthy. It's a miracle. And hey, our little Kristen S, nice, puffy, and you can see the cut too. I have not fully seen it from the back yet, so I hope it looks good. But you can tell that there's some height and volume in this area, which is what we were going for. And there's this side. So again, and people always say, how would you describe your haircut? It's a textured bob. Textured bob with longer side swept bangs. So textured is different from layered. It's how they cut into the hair to create texture, but it's not a stacked bob. That's out. So again, if you like this cut, it's a textured layered bob, and then you get to decide what length you want. Some women like it shorter right at the chin, and some like it longer at the shoulder. But anyway, and it has a slight graduation forward. So at this point, we've got options. Now, I mean, I could go on and do like sort of a loose wave for you guys, which is how I've been styling it, or I could just leave it like this. It's well, it's up to me at this point. It's up to me. What do I feel like doing? I mean, I guess I'll do a loose wave for you guys. I figure the more I show, the better, right? I mean, if you're happy with right here, that's great. Well, there are a couple more products that I need to show as well. So hold on, let me plug in my curling iron. Okay, curling iron is heating up. One thing I do want to share with you, it's already heated up. It's so fast. This is what I do. Right now I've got makeup on, but normally when I style my hair, my face is undone. That's when I will put my Velcro rollers in, get my hair out of my face to put on my makeup. Also serves as a great opportunity to create even more lift on the top of the head. So just letting you know that after the blow dry is done, I will pop in 2 large and 2 medium size. So here's one, this is the large. And they come even bigger than that if you have longer hair. So it really just depends on your hair length. And this is my medium. And I just run it on the top of my head, right where the part line is. So it's just basically like a mohawk that you're creating. So again, 2-fold purpose. 1, get your hair out of your face when you're doing your makeup. And number 2, giving it some lift. And again, I like to use this one up front to again swoop the hair forward. So it's not all the way back, but it's a little bit forward on my hair. So at this point, if you like a lot of volume, you can hit it with hairspray, or you just let it sit like this, you know, do your makeup, and 30 minutes later, you're ready to go. Sometimes I will hit it with the blow dryer as well, get some heat on it. That will create a little bit more of a bend. So it just depends on the look that I'm going for, but I wanted to throw that in there. Velcro rollers, so inexpensive. And again, what I like about it is you're getting just a little volume where you need it, and you're not like the old school hot rollers. You're not getting that big rounded curl. Okay, so we talked about that, and it's important because it's something that I do every time I blow dry my hair. Now it's time for the curling iron. So I'm just going to do this side part here. I'm going to run it through pretty quickly. This is about an 1-inch wide barrel. If you have longer hair, just go with a wider barrel. And I take, because I don't want a lot of little spirals, I just want more of a looser bend, I'll take thick pieces to create that. And sometimes I won't even do a full wraparound. So like here, I'll start right here at the scalp and just do a slight twist and pull it through. So I get a little bit more of a flip than anything else. And maybe that's all I want. I might even leave that front section out. Do the one behind it. Again, just do a slight twist and kind of work my way around. And then I'll start to kind of pull it straight down to get a little bit more of a straighter end. You can change directions. I've done numerous styling videos before that you can definitely reference. You know, sometimes I like to go back and then bring it forward. Again, I'm going for just a little bit more of a wavy look. Front pieces are important. Those I like to kind of pull straight and kind of tip them up a little bit. Give them some length. Pull straight and then just tip up the ends a little. I wish I could say the curling iron is under 20. Unfortunately, hair tools these days are a little pricey. But you know what I find? I find that I can save money on product and spend the money on the tools. You know, you just kind of pick your poison. The next product that I want to introduce for this is Garnier Fructis Pure Clean. It's a styling paste. I really like it. It's great for sort of giving a piecey separated look. super, super affordable. White, kind of a cream, little goes a long, long way. So, I mean, maybe a pea size. And adds some great shine as well. Sometimes I'll just run my hands through it upside down. Really good on those drier pieces around front, especially if you have highlights. And you can take it and kind of zhuzh a little if you want, you know, kind of like that old school Bordeaux sort of. And this, by the way, is where a textured bob really comes into play, because you can see now these sort of looser layers up here, and I can play with those and I can create a lot of volume with those. And then if I don't want to get into that look, I can easily take it, smooth it down, and have a very slick, sleek look. So that's why I think a textured type of a haircut gives you way more options as to what you can do with it. If you get too many layers cut in there, you're stuck. So anyway, next on my list is my hairspray. Now, you know I love Kenra Volume 25 hairspray. And if you go on the smaller size, this is 10 ounce, you can get it for just under $20. So hit me with your best shot. You will always get 80s references on this channel, just letting you know. Okay, I have no idea what's going on in the back. I'm just gonna hope and pray that we're gonna have a good moment back there. There we go. Here's your hair tutorial using products under $20 and a full-on styling tutorial too. Wow, we're getting bang for our buck today. Okay, anyway, ow, that is the second time I've done that. Ow. I need hazard pay. Okay, in the description portion, all products used, they will be listed and linked if you want to make a purchase or do some comparison shopping, or just check it out and read about the product. And comments, ideas, and suggestions for future videos, as you know, in the comment section here on YouTube. I appreciate you so, so much. I love a tutorial. I just love them so much. Makeup last week, hair this week, who knows what's coming up next? You do. Let me know. Go out, be bold, and be blessed this week. Have a good hair day, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.